Hey, good afternoon. I'm supposed to just continue where I left off last time. Um, People need to realize, everyday people need to realize, that it doesn't take, hundreds of millions of dollars to put good people in office. And I really think that somehow people are under the impression that you've got to be a ultra wealthy person to be able to handle this. No. You kidding me? No. I mean, I could see people needing to have a reasonable amount of education and so on and so forth, but there's it's so big. You do need, I believe, life experience to be able to go into something like this and do a good job that benefits your constituents, and not just the same old of self benefit. That sounds familiar, eh? Anyway, we have to stop this, and not only myself, but hey, step in. There's others. Seats are not only in this state but around the country. Do your thing. Why not? Let's try to do this with spending very little to no money. This is about word of mouth. This is about talking to people. It's about having discussions. It's about gaining the trust of people. And I suppose too, there's no party involved in this. There's no party money. There's no Republican money. There's no George Soros money from Democrats or whatever. And how many people can afford it? How many pairs of gold fucking shoes can you afford? People, like, we need junk. We have enough crap that we can't afford and no place to put it. Especially in our politics. They're all one way or another, and I won't say all, but come on, a huge chunk of these people are just in it for themselves. How is it that they have the ability to run for office as one party and then say, oh gee, now that I'm here, I want to be the other party? What? I think that should require you stepping down and the people get another vote, but that's just me. Anyway, that's not what I'm running for. But that's kind of why I'm running. We've allowed, they say one thing to get us to vote for them, and then when they actually get there, I wasn't really sure if I can keep those promises or whatever. Getting accountability back, I'd like that. I remember the days we used to have that. We got to allow our press to have more abilities, not less. That's how you and I see it. That's how else can we judge what the heck is going on if we can't see it or hear it? Now that Republicans are in charge, you don't see anything. I don't see any committee hearings. They're few and far between. Only what they want us to see. Everything else is behind closed doors. So say what you will about Democrats, I guess, but I really enjoyed seeing the committee hearings. I watched many of them. But that's how you learn. You get to see them speak, no edits. And they don't like that. Sorry if it's getting too windy. So yeah, we need a dialogue. We got to put the party crap aside. I'm not taking anything from them. Whatever. I don't think I need to. I'm on YouTube as well, guys. So if something happens to TikTok, find me on there. Same name, same videos. Whatever I make here, I make over there. If I make something over there, I bring it over here. I can't do it myself. I need you guys too. This is all hands. This is together. That's how we do this, We're going to do it together. All right, thank you.